Congratulations, you are hired for a night shift stretch limousine driver position to shuttle VIP clients from Las Vegas casinos to remote desert locations. Your job is to reach the destination before 4 a.m. and must follow the 10 rules, especially rule number 8. If you break it, you will not see the morning. Welcome to the neon glow fading into the endless black of the Nevada desert. The Strip's lights are a distant memory as you cruise those empty highways, your sleek black stretch limo gliding like a shadow. Your passengers, high rollers, celebrities, or so they seem, picked up from glittering casinos and headed to secluded spots where deals are made in whispers. But the desert at night is alive with secrets older than Vegas itself. Things lurk in the sand, drawn to the luxury and the lost. Keep your cool, your eyes on the road, and remember, the clients might not be what they appear. Good luck. The night is waiting. Rule number 1. Your limo has a built-in intercom for chatting with the VIPs in the back. Around midnight, you might hear static crackling, followed by a soft, sultry voice whispering your full name, the one you never gave them. It's not your passengers. It's a siren of the sands, a spectral hitchhiker who slips into transmissions. Do not respond or ask who's there. Just turn up the classical music station to drown it out. If you reply, the voice will guide you off the main road into a mirage of an oasis, where your limo sinks into quicksand, and the whispering turns to screams as you're pulled under with your clients. Rule number 2. Out in the Mojave, you'll spot what looks like a lone coyote trotting alongside your limo, its eyes reflecting your headlights like burning embers. But watch, if it keeps pace no matter how fast you go, and its shadow stretches unnaturally long across the highway, it's no animal. It's a skinwalker mimicking the form to get close. Do not slow down or honk. Accelerate smoothly and ignore it. If you brake, it'll leap onto the hood, claws scraping the paint, forcing you to stop, and then it'll shed its fur, revealing a twisted human shape that pries open the doors to drag out your screaming VIPs one by one. Rule number 3. One of your pickups might be from a casino off the strip, and the client could hand you a sealed envelope with instructions not to open it until you reach the drop-off. Inside the limo, if it starts to feel unnaturally warm and you smell faint cigar smoke that wasn't there before, don't peek inside. That's the ghost of a mobster from the old Vegas days, hitching a ride in the paper. Shred it through the window without looking and keep driving. If you open it, his ashen face will appear in the rearview mirror, and he'll possess one of your passengers, turning the ride into a bloodbath of old grudges settled with invisible bullets. Rule number 4. As you veer onto those remote dirt roads toward the desert compounds, keep an eye on the GPS. It might glitch and show a detour to an unmarked spot called Bone Valley. Ignore it. That's the call of the buried miners from the ghost towns, luring vehicles to their graves. Stick to your memorized route and hum a tune to block the faint pickaxe sounds echoing from the speakers. If you follow the glitch, your limo will hit a hidden pit, tires bursting on jagged bones, and skeletal hands will rise from the sand to pull you and your clients down into forgotten shafts, where the air runs out slow and agonizing. Rule number 5. Your VIPs might request a stop at a roadside diner that appears out of nowhere, its neon sign flickering "Last Chance Eats" in the dead of night. The place looks inviting, but if the waitstaff all have the same vacant smile and serve drinks that steam without heat, drive on without a word. It's a trap set by desert phantoms who feed on wanderers' regrets. If you pull in, your passengers will vanish one by one into the bathroom, replaced by doppelgangers who whisper your secrets back at you until you lose your mind and crash the limo into the dunes. Rule number 6. In the back, one client might start humming an old show tune that grows louder, syncing with your heartbeat. If the limo lights dim and you feel eyes watching from the partition glass, do not glance back or comment on the song. It's the echo of a murdered lounge singer, using the melody to possess the living. Blast the AC to full cold and focus on the stars ahead. If you acknowledge it, the humming turns to a shriek, and icy fingers will wrap around your throat from behind, steering you off the road into a ravine where the limo flips, trapping you with the now silent, grinning corpses. Rule number 7. You could notice the fuel gauge dropping faster than it should, even though you filled up in Vegas. If mirages of gas stations appear on the horizon with pumps that drip black ooze instead of fuel, don't stop. That's the oil wraiths, remnants of dried-up wells, siphoning life force through vehicles. Coast on fumes if needed and pray for dawn. If you pull over, tentacles of shadow will snake from the pump into your tank, draining your blood through the steering wheel until you're a husk, and your VIPs are left to wander the desert alone, picked off by the night. Rule number 8. This is the most critical rule. If your limo engine stalls near the abandoned atomic test site in the remote desert, with those crumbling bunkers looming like tombs, lock every door and kill all interior lights immediately. A swarm of irradiated ghouls, twisted, glowing zombies born from the bomb blasts, will shamble from the craters, their skin peeling in radioactive flakes, moaning for fresh meat. They hunt by light and movement, stay utterly still and silent, even as they paw at the windows with decayed fingers. If you panic and try to restart the engine or flash the lights, they'll smash through the reinforced glass, tearing into you and your clients piece by piece, feasting while your screams echo across the wasteland. You'll be devoured alive, your bones scattered in the fallout, never to see the morning. Rule number 9. A passenger might pass you a tip in the form of an ancient casino chip, etched with symbols that glow faintly under the dashboard light. If it feels unnaturally heavy and whispers faint curses in your ear, toss it out the window without hesitation. It's cursed by a long-dead gambler, binding souls to endless debt. Keep your hands on the wheel and ignore the chill. If you pocket it, visions of rotting card tables will flood your mind, and you'll swerve into the path of oncoming shadows, phantom trucks that collide without sound, crumpling your limo and trapping you in a loop of eternal crashes. Rule number 10. When you finally approach the remote desert drop-off, a gated compound shrouded in dust, honk twice and wait for the floodlights to scan your limo. If the gates creak open but the guards' faces are hidden in unnatural shadow, with eyes that don't blink, do not proceed. Reverse slowly and abort the delivery. Those are imposters, desert cultists who mimic the living to harvest outsiders. If you drive in, they'll seal the gates behind you, and your VIPs will be sacrificed in rituals under the stars, while you're chained to watch, your life force drained until you're just another forgotten skeleton in the sand. There was a man named Jack Harlan, a former cabbie from the Strip who'd seen his share of late-night weirdos, but nothing like this gig. Hired just like you, he started his shift under the blazing Vegas lights, picking up a group of sharp-dressed VIPs from the Bellagio. 2 men in tailored suits and a woman in a sequined gown, all reeking of expensive cologne and quiet power. They slid into the stretch limo's plush interior, murmuring about a private meeting in the desert outskirts, some exclusive spot miles from civilization. Jack nodded, professional as ever, and pulled out onto the highway as the city faded in his rear view. The night was still young, the desert air crisp through the cracked window, and he figured it for easy money. Little did he know the rules were more than superstitions. The drive began smoothly enough. Around midnight, as they cruised the empty blacktop, the intercom buzzed with static. A velvet voice purred Jack's full name, Jackson Elias Harlan, the one he'd buried after a bad divorce. His skin crawled, he hadn't shared it with anyone. Remembering Rule 1, he gripped the wheel tighter and cranked the radio to a symphony station, letting violins drown the whisper. The voice faded, and he exhaled, glancing back at the partition. The clients seemed oblivious, sipping champagne. Just the wind, he muttered to himself, accelerating into the dark. Miles later, a shape loped beside the limo, a coyote or so it seemed, matching his 70 miles per hour without effort. Its shadow twisted like smoke across the road, eyes like coals. Jack's heart raced, Rule 2 flashed in his mind. He didn't swerve or slow, just pushed the pedal harder, watching the thing fall behind in the dust. The passengers laughed about something in the back, unaware. Jack wiped sweat from his brow, the desert silence pressing in like a weight. He was handling it, he thought, proving he was cut out for this. Deeper into the night, one of the men passed an envelope through the partition. "For the drop-off," he said curtly. The limo grew stuffy, a whiff of cigar smoke curling from nowhere. Jack felt the urge to peek but recalled Rule 3. He shredded the paper out the window, fragments scattering like confetti in the wind. No ghostly face in the mirror, no possession. The woman in back complained about the chill, but Jack kept driving, the stars wheeling overhead. He was 3 rules in, feeling invincible. The GPS beeped, suggesting a shortcut to Bone Valley. Faint clangs echoed like distant mining tools. Jack snorted, sticking to the main route, humming an old rock tune to block the noise per Rule 4. No pits, no skeletal grabs. The limo hummed on, the desert vast and empty. His clients dozed or chatted softly, the ride lulling them. Jack checked his watch, still on schedule for the 4 a.m. deadline. Then came the diner, materializing like a dream. Last Chance Eats, neon buzzing invitingly. The VIPs stirred, one suggesting a quick stop for coffee. Jack eyed the smiling staff through the window, their grins too wide, too fixed. Rule 5 screamed in his head. "No stops," he said firmly, flooring it past. Grumbles from the back, but no vanishings, no doppelgangers. The diner faded in the mirrors, and Jack allowed a small smile. Halfway through the rules, and he was golden. The humming started subtle, a lounge melody from the rear, syncing with his pulse. Lights dimmed, he felt watched. Rule 6, don't look back, blast the AC. Cold air roared, chasing the chill away. No shrieks, no fingers at his throat. The song died, and Jack breathed easier, the remote roads turning to dirt under his tires. The clients seemed restless now, but quiet. He was nailing this. Fuel dipped alarmingly, a phantom station shimmering ahead with oozing pumps. Rule 7, don't stop. Jack coasted, ignoring the mirage, the gauge stabilizing as if by magic. No shadows snaking in, no draining. He was 7 rules deep, the compound not far. Confidence swelled, he'd make it before 4, collect his pay, maybe even get a bonus. But then, near the old atomic test site, the engine sputtered and died. The bunkers hulkied in the moonlight, craters pocking the sand like wounds. Jack's blood ran cold. Rule 8, the big one. He locked the doors, killed the lights, huddling in the dark seat. Silence fell, thick and oppressive. Then the shuffling began. Faint at first, growing to a chorus of moans. Through the tinted windows he saw them. The ghouls, skin glowing faintly green, flesh sloughing off in chunks, eyes milky with radiation. They shambled from the craters, drawn like moths, pawing at the limo with ragged nails. Scratches echoed, glass fogging from their rancid breath. Jack froze, breath shallow, heart hammering. The clients whispered in panic, "What's happening?" But he shushed them silently, praying. One ghoul pressed its face to the window, nose flattening, teeth gnashing. Hours seemed to pass in minutes. Dawn was close, but the wait was torture. A client shifted, knocking a bottle clink. The ghouls paused, then frenzied, hammering harder. Jack bit his lip, tasting blood, staying still. But panic crept in. The pounding intensified. A crack spiderwebbed the glass. One VIP whimpered loudly. Jack couldn't take it. Rule 8 be damned, he thought, just restart and gun it. His hand trembled to the key, twisting. The engine roared to life, headlights flaring. Mistake. The ghouls howled, a deafening chorus. Glass shattered in a cascade. First the passenger side, then the rear. Clawed hands reached in, grabbing the screaming woman, yanking her out into the sand. Blood sprayed as they tore into her, flesh ripping with wet smacks. The men fought, but ghouls swarmed, dragging them through jagged holes. Jack floored it, but tires spun in sand, stuck. A ghoul lunged through his window, face a mask of decay, breath like fallout. Clamped jaws on his arm, tearing muscle. He screamed, punching futilely as more piled in. They pulled him from the seat, nails raking his skin, dragging him across the desert floor. Sand filled his wounds, burning. The ghouls feasted slow. First his legs, bones crunching, pain exploding white-hot. He begged, but moans drowned him. As dawn tinted the sky, too late, they gnawed deeper, vital organs exposed. Jack's vision blurred. The limo a distant wreck. Clients remained scattered. His last thought, the rule was right. He wouldn't see morning. Rescuers found the limo days later, doors smashed, bloodstains baked into the seats. No bodies, just drag marks into the craters. Jack Harlan vanished, another victim of the desert's hunger. The company hushed it up, hiring the next driver. You remember Rule 8 or join him in the fallout.